Before I start this video, I just want to say I'm not a Golden State Warriors fan. I'm saying this because I know a lot of people after the video in the comments are going to say I have a bias towards Golden State. In fact, I'm a Mavericks fan. I'm from the Dallas area, and I'm actually really excited to see the Luka Doncic and Porzingis pairing this year.
The way it's stolen. Here's Middleton. Giannis trailing the lob. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The reason I'm making this video is because of all those social media posts about Curry being able to relate to LeBron's struggles in past finals. All of which I was okay with until people in the comments decided to constantly say, but Curry had 5 All-Stars, but Curry had 2 All-Stars. But LeBron? He carried nobodies. This annoyed me because if you just look at the Golden State's roster in its current state and put it head to head against LeBron's past Cavs teams, you can see that this Golden State's Warriors team is equal to, or I believe even worse than the past Cavs team. Also, I don't want anyone to discount LeBron or Curry's greatness because of this video. LeBron is definitely one of the greatest players of all time, and Curry is more than just the greatest shooter of all time. But that's a topic for another video. That brings us to the topic of the video today. Did LeBron or Curry have more help in the NBA Finals? The reason I want to talk about the 2017 Cavs team is because this is the team I see being brought up the most. The 2018 Cavs team got swept and was able to get through a weaker Eastern Conference, so I don't think it's fair to compare the two. Plus, the 2017 Cavs team lost the series 4-1, and currently the Raptors-Warriors series is 2-1 in favor of the Raptors. And although I don't think the Warriors will allow a 4-1 series loss. I'm going to start by discounting LeBron, because we are talking about his help and not his impact. So the roster is as follows: Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, Richard Jefferson, Tristan Thompson, Kyle Korver, Iman Shumpert, Darren Williams, and Channing Frye. I won't be talking about the garbage time players because they really had no impact on the game. Okay, so let's start with Kyrie Irving. Enough said, moving on. No, but really, what more can be said about Kyrie Irving? In 2016, he hit the dagger to help the Cavs win Game 7, helping LeBron bring Cleveland their first title. He's a crazy talented player, but as shown during the 2019 season, he's a poor leader. However, LeBron was the leader of the team during the 2017 finals, so Kyrie didn't have to be a leader at the time. Kyrie Irving in the 2017 finals averaged 29.4 points per game, 4.4 assists, 4.0 rebounds, and a steal per game. The second option on this Cavs team was averaging nearly 30 points per game, and Kyrie shot 42% from 3 and 90% from the line. Kevin Love, he averaged 16 points per game, 11.2 rebounds, 2.2 steals, and a block per game. Kevin Love, although many at the time believed he was an underperformer, looking back, he clearly wasn't. 16 points isn't anything amazing, but as a third option, it's decent. However, what really showed up was his 11.2 rebounds per game and his 2.2 steals per game. Kevin Love grabbed the most offensive boards of anyone in the series, which allowed for second chance points. His field goal percentage wasn't great, however, shooting 39% from the field, but his 3-point percentage of 39% is really good. J.R. Smith is a much better player than most people realize. He averaged nearly 12 points per game this series. He's well known for his 2018 finals blunder, but despite his low basketball IQ, J.R. Smith is and was a talented basketball player. Kyle Korver is a solid 3-point shooter, although he did underperform in the series, and Richard Jefferson and Tristan Thompson are both in their early 30s and showed that they were no longer the same players they used to be, but they were decent defenders during the series. The 2019 Warriors finals roster as of Game 3 consists of Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, DeMarcus Cousins, Sean Livingston, Quentin Cook, Andrew Bogut, Alfonso McKinney, and Jonas Jerebko. In 3 finals games so far, Draymond Green has averaged 14.6 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 7.6 assists. Pretty good stats for a finals performance. And even in Game 1, he got a triple-double. Draymond Green, however, has not been as great on defense as he should be, constantly missing rotations, a lack of effort due to high minutes, and not to mention getting cooked by Pascal Siakam in Game 1. Andre Iguodala has been averaging 8.3 points per game, 6.6 rebounds per game, and 5.3 assists per game. He's not been enough, but his injuries could be playing a bigger role than initially thought. However, Andre Iguodala did hit a dagger 3-pointer to seal Game 2. DeMarcus Cousins came back from a ruptured Achilles and rushed back from a torn quad injury, and watching the finals, you can clearly see Cousins is not the same dominant big man we saw in New Orleans last year. Cousins in Game 1 had limited minutes and shot 0 of 2 from the field. In Game 3, he shot 1 for 7 in 19 minutes, which is horrendous for one of the supposed quote-unquote all-stars Curry's working with. Cousins did, however, have a good Game 2, grabbing 10 boards and 6 assists. Sean Livingston is almost a non-factor offensively, but makes a good impact on defense. Quentin Cook, he makes timely buckets, and Alfonso McKinney should not be playing 18 minutes in a regular season game, and especially not a finals game. Kevin Looney was a solid effort player until going down with a broken collarbone in Game 2, which allowed Andrew Bogut to play. Head-to-head, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, I believe, make a better package than an injured less than 50% Cousins and Draymond Green, who has been a solid contributor. J.R. Smith and Tristan Thompson are better than an injured Andre Iguodala and Sean Livingston, but if Andre Iguodala was healthy, then with Livingston, I believe they would be better than J.R. and Tristan Thompson. However, Iggy has been suffering from the 2 injuries in his legs. I think the talent on LeBron's team was much better than Curry's team, but I do think that before Kevin Looney went down, I think the Warriors had better role players along with Quentin Cook. The real issue, however, is that Curry was the only scorer on his team, while LeBron had Kyrie and Kevin Love. Curry was constantly double or triple teamed all night in Game 3, which would normally open up an offense. However, the Warriors have no shooters outside of Curry and maybe Quentin Cook, allowing the Raptors to pack the paint. Curry and LeBron are both transcendent players of the current era of basketball. Curry showed us Wednesday night that he was much more than the greatest shooter of all time, and LeBron has consistently showed his argument for being the GOAT. In conclusion, the Warriors have decent players around Curry, no doubt, but not the right players to be able to take advantage of the double and triple teams. LeBron was also guarded heavily and double teamed, but because he had Kyrie, Kevin Love, and Kyle Korver, the Cavs could take advantage of the gravity of LeBron. Curry no doubt has help, but not the right kind of help. I think LeBron is equal or a little bit better of help and the right kind of help. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.